Love, back with another video. I just want to start by saying, to the 15 people that was able to catch my introduction video, I just want to say I appreciate it. This is a fairly new channel, and when I say fairly new, I mean like a week. So I definitely appreciate it, and it makes me extremely happy that at least one person kind of heard my opinion. Speaking of opinions, it's strictly opinions, nothing factual. When it is facts, I'll be sure to let everybody know. But today what I wanted to talk about quickly is this whole Cardi B and Tasha K situation. I'm actually a fan of both of the ladies. I watch YouTube a lot, so I do catch a lot of commentary on pretty much just everything. I'm like a daily watcher, which is also kind of my motivation to start my own channel. But yes, I'm a fan of Tasha K, King Reads. I also watch The Breakfast Club on YouTube, which is kind of how I got this information. Also, shout out to King Reads. I really love his channel. But so yeah, I just want to come over here and quickly do just kind of my opinions and my thoughts on the situation, because I've actually been actively watching the videos that are being talked about right now in court, and how Tasha K pretty much drug Cardi B, as far as like defaming her sexuality, as far as like her being a prostitute, her having herpes, her, her daughter, that kind of rolling over to her daughter, etc. And I would like to, start off with some positivity. I want to send both of these ladies, positive and healing energy. I got the healing energy from Charlamagne the God. But I love the phrase. But I'm definitely sending both of those ladies healing energy. A little bit more so to Cardi B versus Tasha, because in a way Tasha kind of created this storm. And again, I am a fan of her channel. However, I don't agree with every single video that she has posted. It's kind of like me and Cardi, not Cardi, but me and Tasha have a love-hate relationship. She's super funny, she's super entertaining, she knows how to draw you in. She definitely has a strong fan base. She knows sometimes what she's talking about, but sometimes I just do feel like she can go in a little bit too hard, where it's no point. And I've watched a lot of those videos of her kind of going in on Cardi. So personally, especially when it coming out that Tasha has admitted that some of the stuff that she said was a lie, and it was more so retaliation against Cardi B. That right there, it kind of put me more so on the side of Cardi, because for one, it solidifies her claims that those lies, which they were lies, affected her mental health. It affected her being a mother. It affected her being a wife. It affected a lot of thoughts. And if you are a person that kind of has, I don't want to say mental illness, but you are controlled by your thoughts, it's exhausting, because you can't run away from your own thoughts. That's the one thing that you cannot run away from. And a lot of people, of course, they run away from it. Drugs, alcohol, or they just literally hold it in and they just go crazy. So I personally, when I saw the testimony, of Cardi, or what I heard actually, because I didn't see anything, but when I heard the testimony of Cardi, it made her extremely, extremely human to me. And when I say human, I don't say that ignorantly, like, okay, she's a, animal or alien or whatever. I'm saying as far as like her being a celebrity, it's kind of like we are just automatically trained to think that they are supposed to take the heat. This is what they wanted, that's the price of fame. But at the same time, she's still a human. She's a God-loving human. So it's like, she's gonna hurt. Like she hurts just like all of us. So that statement, it made me look at her more humble. It made me look at her more human. It made me look at her like, okay, so try not to be so hateful, because even celebrities, they kind of take your heart. But I think that this is just Tasha K's karma, and she just has to put on her big pants and accept that this is her karma. It comes around for everybody, especially when you're not doing it for the good. Like she solely goes in on Cardi because, of course, we know that she doesn't like Cardi B. I can easily say that I have not heard her critique any of, you know, Nicki Minaj, and, you know, shout out to Nicki Minaj, I love her as well, but she doesn't critique anything as far as like with Nicki Minaj. And there was some really juicy stories that came out, and I noticed, I'm just like, I can't wait for Tasha to come out with her video, and she never did. So I understand it was bullying. It was truly, truly bullying on her part. She admitted that she was lying. And when you do that, she admitted to herself. So in a way, she kind of confessed her sins. So with that being said, sis, you're going to have to pay the piper. Like, it's just time. Like, and if ultimately you have to pay Cardi B, then that's just the karma that you deserve. I'm ultimately hoping that this humbles Tasha, because she goes in a lot on people's looks. She goes in a lot on people's finances, which she has no idea on. She goes in on people's children. She goes places where it's just not right. But you know, like I said, she's still entertaining. She's super, super funny, which is why I kind of go back. And she's very organized. Like, her YouTube channel is a success, and it's something to kind of look up to in a way, because she did kind of come from the same background as far as like her working in the hospitality food industry, and they kind of just made nothing into something. So you got to respect it, but at the same time, with big responsibility, what's the saying, with great power comes great responsibility. So she got that powerful platform, and unfortunately it just went the wrong way. So I just feel like she definitely can bounce back from this. You know, she definitely has a strong following, but she just gonna have to, you know, swallow that karma. And that's just, you know, my personal opinion on the situation. But again, you know, sending positive energy to both of the ladies, and it's just a learning lesson, to be honest, especially for Tasha K. So that's all that I have, guys. I'm gonna try to, you know, get my views up by posting at least, you know, kind of just a small video once a day, or, you know, just kind of as the topics come in. So any views, again, I appreciate it, and enjoy your weekend. Be sure to say a prayer before you go to sleep. Have a good one.